About 20 years ago, I met a fella who liked to walk. His slogan is, collecting is good, but walking is better. And he eventually started a little club that he called Shorewalkers. And they decided to walk around the shores of the 5 boroughs, someplace they could take a subway to. And the little club grew. I think it has over 1,000 members, doesn't it now? How many exactly? Somewhere over 1,000 members. And they put out a newsletter. And every week they have hikes. Right now, today, there's 3 hikes going on somewhere around 5 boroughs. And 2 days after Thanksgiving, they always have a hike called Walk Off the Turkey. And they go from the Battery to George Washington Bridge. A little red lighthouse under the bridge. And the biggie is called the Great Saunter. It starts at South Street Seaport about dawn, goes down around the Battery, up the west side. You have lunch at Inwood Park on the very north end of Manhattan. Then in the afternoon, they start zigzagging their way down the east side. They can't be right on the East River till they get to 125th Street, but they zigzag until then. And then they keep on going. They stop every 2 hours or so to let the slowpokes catch up, and so that people can go to the John or get a bite to eat somewhere. And then they arrive at South Street Seaport 32 miles later at about dusk. And if anybody's still up to it, they have a little party down there. Now, you have to be in training to go 32 miles, but many people join in for part of the hike. And over 4 separate times, I've now walked all the way around Manhattan and learned things I never knew before, such as Inwood Park hasn't been cut down since Dutch days. It's like a virgin forest. When the city took possession of the land, it was written down in black and white, you will cut down not a single tree. And if you want to sell this property, you'll give it back to us and we'll sell it. So Inwood Park is quite something, virgin forest in Manhattan. I also learned that Grand Street Park down around 14th Street is bigger than it used to be, because after World War II, the Marshall Plan was taking aid to countries in Europe that had been bombed out, including bombed out Germany, and they needed, when they gave the things away there, now they need ballast in the boats to come back, and they took ballast from bombed out buildings. And when they got back here, the ballast had to be gotten rid of. And some of it was put to make Grand Street Park a little bigger. They dumped it off the edge of Grand Street Park in the East River. So now when kids do hopscotch in Grand Street Park, they're doing it on Hitler's bunker. Now, the head of Shorewalkers is still this guy who started off. Cy Adler is his name. I'm going to ask him up here because he made up a nice song. I helped him on it. I got a tune for him. And come on up here, Cy. And I'm asking 2 friends, Ed and Ed. One of them works here, but he also was born up where I am. Okay.
I'd just like to say the song is called the Shorewalkers Saunter, and it's Pete's idea. He took the melody. We always borrow melodies. And tell him where you took the melody from. This one's working. This one's working here.
The song was sung by Leadbelly, a great singer from the South who lived in New York back way, way back, the late 1930s and the early 40s. He died in 1949, I believe. But this is one of his great blues. You don't know my mind. When you see me laughing just to keep from crying. Anyways,
It changed.
no good.
Can we both use this one?
Oh, it's on. Okay.
All right, well. You can.
Want to get another mic up there?
Sing.
You don't know this town. You don't know this town. Till you join the Shorewalkers and they get you walking around. That's the chorus. Want to repeat it? You don't know this town. You don't know this town. Till you join the Shorewalkers and they get you walking around.
Verse 2.
It's about 32 miles around Manhattan's rim. About 32 miles around Manhattan's rim. But you can join them for a few miles. Next year, come again. He'll walk you down the east shore, walk you up the west, walk you down the east shore, walk you up the west. Try that again.
We'll walk you down the east shore, walk you up the west. We'll walk you down the east shore, walk you up the west. Take you to Hell's Kitchen, see what you like best. You can take a yellow cab or a subway, cheap and fleet.
Take a yellow cab or a subway, cheap and fleet.
But you'll learn a lot more walking on your own feet. Mark your calendar,
First Saturday in May, May 2nd this year. Mark your calendar, first Saturday in May.
drink a beer at the seaport at the end of a wonderful day.
Drink a beer at the seashore, end of a wonderful day. And repeat. You don't know this town. You don't know this town. Till you join Shorewalkers and they get you walking around.
Let's sing that again. You don't know
This town. You don't know this town. Till you join Shorewalkers and they get you walking around. Incidentally, this is the first time this song has been performed. I mean, with Pete professionally here. Although, it's really his song. Take it. Okay.
Sure. Cy Adler, you stay visible somewhere over here, and people who want to join Shorewalkers, you can give them the address.
For people with computers, how many people here have computers? Go to shorewalkers.org, or on the internet. Go to shorewalkers.org and you get information about the Great Saunter and other walks. And walking is nothing better environmentally than walking compared to as a form of transportation.
Healthy, too. www.shorewalkers.com. I'm going to talk for a little bit here and let my musician friends sit down. Because